And it's been another mentally tough day for me, to say the least. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of the YouTube channel, Lucas Al on YouTube. For today being March 25th, 2025, the NXT Tuesday episode on the CW network. It's not no review yet, don't get it twisted. It's not obviously not YouTube, only YouTube dedicated video. I want to discuss a little bit about my mental health. I've been discussing recently, and how much mentally I'm going through a lot of pain mentally, to say the least. This could be 10 minutes, could be 5 minutes, could be 20 minutes. You don't freaking know about how long this YouTube video will be in depth. But there's no notes. There's no notes at all. There'll be no notes whatsoever in this very upload. Be all dedicated, all the notes, all of my introductions will be all dedicated into my soul and everything. It's all basically a whole full-fledged sit-down. You do past sit-downs. Original version of No Mr. Lucas already uploads like on sit-downs for like my wrestling reviews and everything. I did usually do that. Well, it's kind of like that, but it's a full-fledged episode about the YouTube channel dedicated to this. It's called No Limits with Lucas. It's No Limits Talk. We'll discuss all things that I feel about in my soul, or I feel like mentally and physically and well-being, honestly. There's not going to be too many of these episodes in depth. I don't think I'm going to make a full-fledged podcast about this. It's mainly going to be an upload on YouTube. I go right to my latest uploads, playlist on the podcast platform and everything, on YouTube and everything. It's the only YouTube strictly pod video for now, for this very No Limits Talk. It's going to be just strictly YouTube. It's not going to be any Spotify or iHeartRadio or any audio platforms. Not even Patreon. Not even Patreon's getting this exclusive podcast or this exclusive video. Be all strictly only to YouTube. So if you enjoy it, I'm glad you'll be joining it. If you don't like it, this very upload, by all means, you can click off the video and everything. I understand completely. Don't want to discuss like my mental health I've been feeling recently. I completely 1,000% understand, man. And all our hard will and everything, it's all about your prerogative. Your opinion, what you want to watch on YouTube is fine with me for sure. And so come join me back in the podcast tomorrow to discuss NXT and everything, and so on and so forth. AEW Dynamite and Friday Night SmackDown, and so on and so forth, with uploads this week on YouTube and all your audio platforms and Patreon, if you sign up for Patreon, which I don't think anybody's uploaded that yet. Well, you find out then. But as your today's upload, I was like, not a lot of like wrestling things I want to discuss on this very upload today. So why not go a little bit past version and go back up a little bit like a sit-down episode on the podcast, a full-fledged, Mr. Lucas, like wrestling reviews in the past. I usually done sit-down episodes on the podcast and every single podcast. But now it's a very young upload, to say the least, on YouTube, man. I hope you enjoy it, man. I'm going to discuss whatever is inside my heart and everything I feel from the soul, the rest, especially in the last 24 hours, man. It's been more like 25 hours. That's during 3 o'clock news last year about my Social Security disability here not going too well with the outcome at a standpoint. We're going to discuss that, probably the only thing we'll discuss today. We're starting right now. I have a mental health update for today, March 25th, 2025, and No Limits Talk, episode number 1. What do you want me to say, man? I'm still, I saw a Raw review yesterday, or last night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, up on this very platform, YouTube, or actually 9:30, 9:30 is up on YouTube. And also, I was just very down on myself last night, man. Very down on myself after that upload. I signed a lot of different jobs. And I go on Indeed website, Indeed.com, to upload, to apply for some jobs and everything. Because, man, it just sucks, man. Just downright freaking sucks. I'm not saying I'm a hater towards anyone who has a job or anything. It's on you. If you can take people in death, that's perfectly fine with me. If you're like me and don't like to deal with people on a daily basis, week-to-week basis, and in everyday life, and it's obviously your opinion as well. It's like me. I completely understand either way you look at it. But in all honesty, I've been very down on myself, man. Ever since then, last night and everything, the Raw review, go check that out on YouTube. It was up at 9:30 last night and 10 p.m. on every audio platform. Obviously, 9 o'clock. But 8:30 on the Patreon page as well. Get an hour before every single podcast on that on Patreon. You got to sign $5 a month. My man, life just sucks, man. Life is a fucking bitch, is what I like to say. Life is a good old freaking bitch, man. There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is, man. Am I down? Am I hurt big time? I'm still stunned to this day. It's been 25 hours since I got the news on 3 o'clock yesterday. Fuck yes, I'm still stunned. I'm fucking rocked, man. I feel like I got a big kick to the nuts, to say the least. Like with John Cena did the Cody Rhodes Elimination Chamber. It was like that. It's like that bad. And man, it sucks. What can you do about it? I wish it was the complete opposite decision, of course, man. I really do. But it's not when I'm going to discuss this. I'm feeling really, really, really down. I don't know how my mom's going to feel about me saying this on recording on YouTube and everything. But I'm going to say it anyway, so I don't really give a shit. I love my mom to death, but I need to get this off my fucking chest. I need to get this off my fucking chest, everyone. I don't like keeping secrets inside my soul anymore. I don't like doing it. I used to do it way too much as a kid. I don't like to do it anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be like that little kid in the past. I was like a really shy, big, stubborn kid, to say the least. It doesn't want to share anything about his personal life and everything else. I want to share. I just need people to understand and at least hear me out and everything, to say the least, if that makes any sense to you. So I wanted to discuss this on the very upload of this YouTube, that I could potentially have no home. I could be potentially, it's very unlikely this happens, but knock on wood, hopefully God it doesn't happen. Yeah, because you're not going to get those anymore if you did knock on my desk. I just love doing those, man. But I could be potentially without a home. Because of all the Social Security and everything, my mom has very bad mortgage payments. And it's not her, it's more like freaking money. Money is a freaking bitch sometimes, man. Money is a fucking bitch, man. But I'm hope to God to get through this. But it's kind of not too funny, honestly, to think about it, but it's kind of rhetorical. Where there's all these goals in 2025 and everything. Getting better content creator, getting better as a human being, being better as a person in death. To go to this freaking degree where I'm so, down on myself and have basically a nightmare happening to me, to say the least. And a long time ago, my liver cirrhosis, thank God I don't have that, by the way. I'm on treatment, actually feel good physically about that. For once, I feel good physically, but I'm still bad mentally. If that makes any sense. I know it makes a lot of sense to other people, to say the least. But man, I just don't know what to do. I try so hard, and just nothing happens. But watch, if I don't try, then everything would change to be good. I hope to God it's not the case, because it'd be such a sellout, people would it be. I don't do that. And honestly, I'm hoping to God get through, like I said. I'm gonna get through this. These people that are doing this to me, whoever's doing this to me physically, I'm not blaming anybody but myself. I'm not saying I'm not blaming myself in death. But to me, I feel like I'm gonna say it's like a vendetta. I don't act like I'm a freaking victim. I don't want to do that. I don't act like poor Luke is this, poor Luke is that, to these freaking people online. That'd be an asshole. But man, I just feel like some people are out for me. I really do. Me and my mom and everything, I can't handle it. But guess what? I'm gonna have to handle it. Because you're not the freaking, if I have all this freaking breath in my fucking soul, you ain't getting shit, man. As long as breath in my soul, you freaking dipshit, you ain't freaking getting worse shit out of me. You freaking haters. I'm not saying I have haters in death. Whoever's freaking doing this shit behind my back, I don't care, man. Hello, continue being a stubborn asshole. To say the least, I had to get that off my chest. As long as I have breath in my fucking air in my soul, man, I ain't going any fucking where. You're gonna have to freaking kill me to do that. I hope to God you're not that psychotic to do that. Because if you do, you're a freaking psychopath. But in all honesty, And honestly, I don't know how YouTube would feel about that, but it's a different story, honestly. Whoever feels about this and who have problem mental health and everything, I'm your fucking guy to go to. I know a lot about that. I know how much mental health means to me. Mental health means, that's on my Twitter, my Twitter bio. I'm a mental health advocate, man. I go to therapy, I get mental health treatment. I get, like, I'm not say pills, I don't do those things. I don't know much pills or drugs and everything. But I take a lot of medication. It's a different story for another day, to say the least. But I get like medicine or drugs, to say the least, when I talk about it. Good drugs, obviously medicine drugs, to say the least. Not the bad ones, you know about that. You know those bad ones, let's be real. But anyways, I'm gonna hopefully get through this. If y'all leave me your thoughts and prayers in the YouTube comments, in the comments below in this very upload, it'll mean a whole fucking lot to me and my mom, everyone. And if you do that, I'm gonna give you a shout out to the next YouTube upload. How about that? If you leave a comment on this very YouTube channel, and you leave me comment your thoughts and prayers and anything about me, just know I'm gonna give you a fucking shout out in the next dedicated YouTube video. And who knows, maybe I'll do an NXT review tomorrow. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe I'll do it whenever I want. But you're going to get next full-fledged YouTube video. It's going to be you give a shout out to the very upload of that podcast. Remember, it's a podcast on all platforms and everything. Or just a very YouTube dedicated upload. It's going to be the next very video you see on YouTube. That's what I'm going to shout you out, to say the least. As you want me to grow this podcast, this YouTube channel, Patreon. Hopefully get Patreon up and load soon. And also my audio platforms of Spotify and Amazon Music, to be more specific. Yo, grow this podcast. It's not just me growing this podcast, trying to attempt to grow this podcast. It's not just me. It's my audience that does this for me, to say the least. But I hope to God get through this, man. As if I don't, oh boy. It's going to be a big, bad year. It already is a nightmare of a year. I'm going to try to get through this throughout the year, hoping make this turn around, this big miracle, where I could make this year at least digestible to the point where it's not that bad when you think about it. Isn't my goal going into this year of having this much animosity and just amount of freaking bad shit happening to me? Hell no. At least the start of 3 months, I started January, March, and February and March. It started basically in December last year. I was going for my liver. I decided not to potentially have liver cirrhosis, to say the least. But thank God I don't have that. You know, I feel great physically right now. I really do. My body feels a lot better. That's okay. That's good. It's just my mental health, man. That news just took a low blow to my guts last night, to say the least. At 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'm gonna get through it, man. I'm gonna get through it. Like I said, if you leave a YouTube comment in this video with your well wishes and everything, I'm gonna give you a special shout out on the podcast, or maybe the NXT review, or maybe I'll upload before YouTube. I'm not do yet. Wait and find out then. But thank y'all for watching this very upload for No Limits Talk, episode number 1, for March 25th, 2025. I'll be back tomorrow on your YouTube, or obviously your Patreon, and all your audio platforms over the next edition. This week's NXT review for March 25th, 2025 takes place tonight on Tuesday night on NXT and CW Network on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where are they from tonight? I don't know where they are tonight, but in general, we can find out later on. But until tomorrow for more content, know Mr. Lucas, the YouTube channel as well. Peace, love, everyone out. Take care, love you. I love you all. Big time to stay safe. Enjoy NXT from March 25th, 2025 tonight. Take care, everyone.